The man had just finished playing the game and was about to log off when he noticed the exit button had disappeared. As he wondered what was going on, a bell rang, and suddenly, all the players in the game were teleported to a central square. A strange giant mysterious figure appeared in the sky and explained to them that from now on, no player would be able to log out. If their game character died, they would die in real life as well. The only way to survive was to clear the game. The game consisted of a 100-level sky tower, with a boss guarding each floor. If they defeated the final boss on the 100th floor, they would clear the game. Then, each player received a mirror in their inventory. A blinding light flashed, and everyone was transformed to look exactly like they did in real life, proving that the mysterious figure wasn't joking. Then, he disappeared, leaving the players standing there, stunned. Kirito had already moved on to a higher-level grinding area. To survive, he needed to become a top player. A month passed, and 2,000 players had already died, yet they hadn't even made it past the first level. Today was the day for a meeting to strategize on defeating the first level's boss. Diabell, who led the group, called for everyone to form teams of 6. But Kirito, from the start, had been leveling up alone. Panicked, Kirito searched around and spotted a lonely figure. He approached that person and, like finding a girlfriend, successfully teamed up with her. After the meeting, which ran into the late night, Kirito found his teammate eating bread alone. They sat together, and Kirito shared a mysterious small bottle with her, spreading the liquid on the bread to make it taste better. They chatted happily, talking until the next morning. By the time they reached the boss's door, Diabell pushed it open. The surroundings became a dizzying blur, and suddenly, a massive red lizard warrior appeared, summoning a few smaller monsters. A fierce battle ensued. Under Diabell's leadership, they quickly injured the boss, who had 4 health bars. Diabell charged out from the back of the group, ready to land the final blow. However, Kirito was shocked when the boss suddenly pulled out an 18-inch long sword and entered a berserk mode. With one swift slash, it sent Diabell flying. Kirito quickly pulled out a health potion, but Diabell chose to die. He had intended to land the final blow on the boss and claim the reward, but hadn't expected the outcome. He felt he didn't deserve to drink the potion, and thus, Diabell turned into pieces before Kirito's eyes. Now, Kirito's teammates stood beside him, and the boss still had no idea what was coming. They began their assault, and the boss was badly beaten. Kirito and Asuna joined the attack, moving quickly. Kirito swung his sword, causing the boss to stagger, and they had the perfect opportunity to switch between offense and defense. But the boss's eyes suddenly turned red, and it retaliated fiercely. Asuna barely avoided the attack and began charging her sword technique. Kirito was stunned. Not only was Asuna skilled in swordsmanship, but she was also beautiful. Kirito knew he had to step up. He suddenly stood in front of Asuna and took several of the boss's furious slashes. But even though he blocked a few, he couldn't prevent them all. Though he lost face, he ended up crashing into Asuna. Just as the boss's long sword was about to strike, Agile rushed in to save them, and they began their counterattack. The boss, now surrounded, leapt into the air. Kirito saw this and charged up his sword technique, intercepting from midair. Asuna attacked at the same time, and Kirito left a 50 centimeters gash on the boss's body. A message appeared. Kirito received the boss's kill reward, a midnight coat. Normally, this would have been a happy moment, but the others started to criticize Kirito. They accused him of knowing the boss's moves and hiding them from the group.